you know when it's shown. Kinjaki many no sumanguru, you know we were just there, we were there when it's shown.
You are welcome to Bruce TV. This is the weekly Roundup. My name is Neelante Bruce. In this edition, police have seized thousands of counterfeit coronavirus vaccines in South Africa and China. African countries temporarily suspend AstraZeneca vaccine. Tanzanian President John Pombe Magufuli has died at the age of 61, the government announced on Wednesday. Ghana no longer interested in exporting cocoa and other raw materials. Shock as Bulgarian singer wears blackface to perform South African hit song Jerusalema. Police have seized thousands of counterfeit coronavirus vaccines in South Africa and China and have made more than 80 arrests after a criminal network selling fake jabs was uncovered, Interpol said on Wednesday. In South Africa, police officers found 400 ampules of fake vaccines, equivalent to around 2,400 doses, at a warehouse just outside Johannesburg. A large quantity of fake 3M masks was also found, and police arrested 3 Chinese nationals and a Zambian national. In China, police successfully identified a network selling counterfeit COVID-19 vaccines, raided the manufacturing premises, resulting in the arrest of some 80 suspects, and seized more than 3,000 fake vaccines on the scene. Interpol warned in December of a risk that gangs will capitalize on the global demand for vaccines by stealing real doses or selling fake ones. The investigation was supported and coordinated by Interpol's Illicit Goods and Global Health Program. In the last few days, complaints over a possible after effect of the COVID-19 vaccine type, AstraZeneca, has led to the banning of its use by several African countries. The move follows measures by European states. The issue also sent fears and jitters into the spines of most people of the world, including those in Africa, who have just started introducing AstraZeneca vaccine to its people. DR Congo has joined a host of other African nations that have also suspended the use of AstraZeneca. Over a dozen European countries stopped administering the AstraZeneca vaccine this week, following reports that it could lead to potentially dangerous blood clots. The European Medicines Agency and World Health Organization are currently investigating the reports. Meanwhile, WHO has urged countries to continue using the AstraZeneca vaccine as part of their vaccination strategies. The organization, however, highlighted the importance of investigating the claims of side effects. AstraZeneca was initially seen as a breakthrough in the fight against coronavirus, especially in developing countries. It is much cheaper and far easier to distribute and administer than the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, which needs to be stored at extremely low temperatures. 25 African countries have been supplied with AstraZeneca vaccines through COVAX, a joint initiative from WHO and the International Vaccine Alliance Gavi. Tanzanian President John Pombe Magufuli, the 61-year-old leader nicknamed the Bulldozer, has died of heart failure. After weeks of speculation, he was infected with COVID-19. Many will remember him for his controversial handling of the pandemic in Tanzania. Speculation had been rife about his possible infection with the coronavirus. He had not been seen in public since the end of February. The announcement by Ghana's President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to the Federal Council of Switzerland a year ago that Ghana will soon end the process of selling raw materials to trade partners and go on the path of value addition have been rekindled by conversations sparked by recent impediments placed by rich countries on a World Trade Organization proposal for pharmaceutical corporations to waive off intellectual property claims on coronavirus vaccines. Rich nations like those in the European Union as well as the United States have blocked this proposal. Akufo-Addo's statement by the Federal Council of Switzerland is seen by many pro-African interest observers as well as Pan-Africanists as a possible route through which Africa can win on trade on the global scene.
As I have stated on occasion, Ghana no longer wants to be dependent on the production and export of raw materials, including cocoa beans. We intend to process more and more of our cocoa in our country with the aim of producing more chocolate ourselves, because we believe that there can be no future prosperity for the Ghanaian people in the short, medium, or long term if we continue to maintain economic structures that are dependent on the production and export of raw materials.
Social media has been left disgusted and offended after Bulgarian singer Maxiela Marinova used makeup and prosthetics to look like South African singer Nomsibo Zikode during her performance. Marinova was tasked to imitate Nomsibo in the Bulgarian singing competition. The competition called for contestants to imitate famous international artists and perform their hit songs. Even more shocking is that the audience were so impressed and were on their feet applauding her impersonation, leaving many outraged on social media. Others are questioning how blackface can still be happening in 2021 and how no one on the production felt the need to raise a red flag over the incident. Nearly 200 years ago, white performers first started painting their faces black to mock enslaved Africans in minstrel shows across the United States. And that's all for today's edition of the weekly roundup on Bruce TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.